So Nike is actually dropping some Yu-Gi-Oh! Air Maxes that are actually cool.
Off-White is bringing back their highly anticipated Air Force One. We have some Ma Maniere Jordan 6s, and of course, another Nike lawsuit to dive into. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this week's episode. All right, so where do we want to start? There's a lot to dive into this week.
I say we dive into one of the cooler ones.
Oh, man. I could not be more excited for this Yu-Gi-Oh! .swoosh collaboration. Growing up, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was the thing. We even picked it back up in college, me and some friends. And, dude, it's a fun game to get into. I remember watching the TV show as a kid. Me and my brother got, like, the very first, like, starter pack when those came out for Christmas one year. Super hyped. I remember seeing these shoes on the show. I need these.
So .swoosh, they've been doing a lot of fun stuff recently. They've done the there's just a lot. Most recently they just did the, I'm drawing a complete blank.
Was it the big
Xbox,
head?
The Rage.
Yeah,
total 90s.
Yep.
They've done multiple different Air Maxes, the big bubbles they did in like a pixelized form, collab with Kai Cenat. Like, they've done a bunch of stuff. Their next collaboration is Yu-Gi-Oh!, which I think is very cool. Now, I wish it was Pokemon. I never grew up on Yu-Gi-Oh! I do think that this is really cool. I love all the pop culture moments that they're diving into. It's kind of getting to a point where I want to collect them all, like get all the pairs, because I feel like this, and I think we talked about this before, how it's kind of creating like a subculture within Nike. So Air Max 95, we have two different models. We have the Joey and then the, do you know how to pronounce that?
Nope.
John Uchi, I believe how you say it.
Sounds good.
Basically an Air Max neon, and then we have like a black and white grayscale version of it. Very cool. Dropping on September 12th for $200. Little steep on the price, but if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh fan and you're a Nike fan, then this might be a must.
For sure. And I think I'm pretty sure they both come with like a special edition, like playable card as well. It's like a Magic and Trap card or something like that has an image of the shoe on it. And that alone, to me, I'm like, I just want that just to frame it, do whatever with. I'm like, that's fire. The packaging looks really unique too.
Very, very cool packaging. Just a hit. I mean, they've knocked it out of the park every time they've done the packaging, the card. They've switched the tongue tag a little bit. It almost looks like it's an animated shoe with some of the distressing they did on the midsole, which is cool. So, yeah,
it's a cool touch.
I mean, just another hit. They're celebrating the 30th anniversary of the Air Max 95, and this is just another one of the colorways that they're doing.
Dude, that's fire. It's not like a shoe I would ever wear. It would definitely be a display shoe. Just,
really?
I don't know. I mean, like, visually, it's cool. I just don't think it's my style. It's not what I would typically go for, but it's cool. I mean, like, it lines up with the TV show, so why not?
This might have to be our thumbnail right here, because this is super cool looking. Just the the animated image of the Air Max and then the actual Air Max. I mean, it's another one of those things. Like, I keep finding myself when it comes to sneakers and even different things like watches or golf clubs or cars, or it's always like the storyline is really what draws people to it. And this is another one where it's like it could lead to a conversation that you might not even know what happens. Like, somebody might look at your shoes and be like, oh, like why does the midsole look kind of like scuffed up, but the shoes are brand new? And you'd be like, wow, it's actually a Yu-Gi-Oh collab and it's supposed to be animated just like shoes. Like, it's just one of those things. Like, I'm kind of hunting for another watch potentially, and the model that I'm kind of looking at is the Hamilton. And it's a completely different watch than my Omega that I have now, but it's a field watch, and the model that I'm looking at is the Murph, and it's literally an exact replica of the one that was in Interstellar. And I think that's super cool. You can get your name engraved on it. Like, it's like exact replica of that. And it's just another one of those things where it's like, it's got something a little extra than just buying it to have it. Like, it's nothing like my coffee mug. like this is from our road trip in Grand Teton National Park, and it's like just another thing. Like I don't know. So like
I like
Nike
that.
bringing all these pop culture moments into shoes, and I think there's a ton of them. I at this point I feel like they are gonna do a Pokemon because there was a lot of shoes that were worn in the Pokemon TV series itself.
Mhm.
I would love to see like a Scooby Doo collection. I would love to see a Tom and Jerry collection kind of go down that alley. So do you have any other future ones that you could see them doing?
Oh, golly. I mean, like, Pokemon would definitely make sense. I feel like every major, I mean, not every major, but there's been a ton of collabs with Pokemon recently. Yu-Gi-Oh is definitely left field for me because it's just not one that I would have expected. I mean, we knew this shoe was in Yu-Gi-Oh, and for the longest time, it was like, oh, that would be cool if they one day did it. Now they're doing it. But as far as like other like niche cartoons or like games, I don't know. None are coming to my mind. I don't like there's so many.
Let me look. So I just pulled up their website. Let me share my screen here.
Okay.
It's it's definitely getting aimed towards like a mischief per se. Like they're doing a bunch of really fun collaborations. It's majority of it's marketing. They're not trying to make like they're just taking a play out of Mischief's playbook, in my opinion. Like they've done a bunch of fun stuff, or Nike Artifact, where it's kind of like Nike adjacent stuff. So they have all the collabs here. They have the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff up top with the trailer, but the first shoe that they did, one of them was the Air Force One, the 404s. This was like the Air screen that you get. They did a couple of different models on that one. They did the Air Max 1 Poly. That was a super popular one. This one I have. Then they started getting into the pop culture moments per se, and this is the Poly Adventure. Do you know what this one's referencing, Seth?
Oh my gosh, I knew it. What? Now I can't remember.
If I'm not mistaken, it's Tomb Raider, correct?
Tomb Raider. Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Cannot remember that.
The Big Head Origins. This one's Donkey Kong.
Yep.
This one's sick. That one's, I still need to get that one. Then we have Big Head Mode. This was the
007.
007.
Yep.
These
trailers are rad.
It's just so fun. Cool. The Smoke and Mirrors pack was the Dirty Air Forces that came pre-Dirty. And then the Quit the Rage. This is the one that I ended up reviewing, rage quitting in a video game. And now we have the Yu-Gi-Oh! So
it's so cool, dude. .swoosh is killing it. I cannot wait to see just what they do next and where they take this whole subsection of Nike in the next like few years. It's gonna be really cool. Very exciting stuff.
I agree. Well, sweet. What's new with you, man?
Oh, this week was good, dude. It was my birthday over the weekend, so we took a little just day trip up to Chattanooga, got a hotel, walked around the town, explored a ton of bars, went to the aquarium, good restaurants. It was very fun. The wife blessed me with a new set of AirPod, I think Pros, whatever these are, because the headphones I've used forever, just like the OG AirPods, because I'm like, hey, I mean, like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Exactly. Like I've had those. I just got something. I've literally had 3 pairs of Gen 1s because I kept losing them, and then I was like, the new models came out. I'm like, kind of this. The Gen 1s are good, and then eventually I same thing. I bought Abby a pair because I traded in my old phone, and I got myself a pair, and I was like, these are nice. Dude, they're so sick. But yeah, I mean, I've had literally the same pair of AirPods, I guess, since, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. And now the right one dies really fast. So I'll be on a run and halfway through the run, I'm like, cool, just going to raw dog the run, I guess. But yeah, I got her a pair for Christmas and she returned the favor for my birthday. So that was awesome. Makes the gym much more enjoyable with the noise canceling, bro. Like, that is a luxury. But let's see, outside of that, just been working on little projects here and there. I did get not a ton of stuff in, but some decent fun stuff. This is Never That actually sent some pieces from their new
Ooh.
fall winter collection. So I got this little denim shirt I'm wearing, which, dude, if you knew me in college, I worked at Lucky Brand. A denim shirt like this was like my uniform every day. So I literally still have
Denim
probably
guy.
3 or 4 denim shirts in my closet that I'll rotate through every now and then. But it's been a few years, so we're getting OG Seth back in the building. They sent me some jeans, jackets, ton of hats. I love it. They make some great stuff. Outside of that, these are really cool. I had to hit up JD Sports to actually get these. I saw they were sending them to a few creators, so I hit up my contact and I was like, I need a pair. These are the Asics Gel Sekaran. We talked about them, I think, last week or maybe the week before, but dude, they're so cool.
Yes.
I can't decide which lace I want to go with. They come with this darker green, but I'm more of you match the laces to the tongue of the shoe. I know we've talked about that a little bit. The neon laces kind of look better. I'm not entirely sure which I'm going to go with, but sadly, they sent me a women's 9.5 and not a men's 9.5. They arrived yesterday, so I was a little bummed about that. But luckily, there's a JD Sports right down the street, so I hoofed it in the Atlanta 5 o'clock traffic right when they showed up. Luckily, got over there pretty quick, and they have my size. They know me over there because I've been in multiple times to either swap out stuff or, you know, buy some cool new shoes. They had, what did they have? Like 2 or 3 shoes on the shelf that were like unreleased that I have seen online.
Really?
But no, they don't come out yet. I know one was the new Jaws, the Jaw 3, right? What number are we on? Yeah.
Yes,
Jaw 3. They had the pink pair just sitting on the shelves, and I was like, oh, that shoe feels really good in hand. It's pretty slick. Outside of that, New Balance sent over really the first pair I think New Balance has ever sent me. So I'm actually really hyped on these. This is the Community Blue 990 V6. Super clean color. It's like black midsole, navy and gray hits on the upper. Super, super cool. I actually, one of the guys I met from the New Balance team when I was at I think it was the Bricks and Wood pop-up they did at All-Star Weekend. He shot me a DM and he was like, hey, I have something I would love to send you. And I said, oh my gosh, you don't know how long I've been waiting for this moment. I will take anything.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
I have so many pairs of New Balances and I have purchased every one of them myself. And if you know New Balance, they're pretty pricey. So yeah, they've taken a lot of my money. So very hyped to get these. Hopefully get a review out on them soon. I know I've reviewed this model in the past, but this colorway is cool. It's a part of a little pack thing they did. Last but not least, I know you got this too, but from Phil, unheard of, oink oink, skate deck, dude. Oh, you already have it up back there. Nice. I see you.
I ordered a new. I'm gonna order a new soft box for that corner. But yeah, I've had mounting stuff for skate decks for like a year now, and I'm like, I have a few decks of like I don't really know where to put them, and then I was like, this is perfect.
I'm torn on this one though, because I told him, because I just shot him a DM when I saw that they were releasing them, and I was like, hey, because there was I think only 100 that they made, so I hit him up and I was like, hey, when are these dropping, and like how can I buy one? Because I would love to either skate it or put it on the wall. And he's like, oh, but just, you want one? I was like, well, yeah, I would love to buy one, like for sure. So he blessed me with it, signed yours as well. I think Andy got a board also. Very cool. I'm torn because I want to skate it, but the size of the board I think is like an 825, which is just like the width of it. So it's a little bit of a wider board. Typically I skate like I think it's like a 7 something, maybe 7.5. So it's a little bit of a wider board. I may throw some grip tape on it and see, but if I don't.
Did he like inscribe yours?
What do you mean? Like Sharpie.
What did he sign on it?
Just a little thing. I know yours was longer because I saw it in his post. To Seth, thanks for all the support. Keep killing it. See you soon. Love it.
I didn't post it anywhere. Did he post it? Mine?
He posted it on his story. He had like all the boards he was signing lined up. It was a while ago. It was like 2 or 3 days ago.
Oh,
but
I didn't know that.
I saw yours and Andy's, and I was like, "Hey, the boys." He also sent some pretty sick apparel. I am bummed because he sent the wrong size, which is fine, but sent XLs.
What size did you get?
XLs. Did you get mediums?
I got your sizes.
Oh no. I literally opened it.
So
I was like, I bet I got Charlie's sizes. So that's funny.
All right, so let me hound on yours. So even funnier with Phil. So I got small. I think it was small shorts, which
and a medium
would fit
top.
like a medium and a medium shirt. So we're gonna send those to each other.
Yep, that's me.
Because I don't think they have any more. So shout out Phil for that. Secondly,
funny.
I asked him to be on the podcast. I was like, when are we getting you on? And he's like, I gotta look at exactly what he said. But basically, he's like, I'll do it, but like not yet. Like he's waiting.
Yeah, which
What
makes
did he
sense.
say?
Wait for the next
I
big drop.
said, we'd love to have you on soon. He said, let me cook up a few more things. I'm saving something, period, for you guys. So
I love that. A little exclusive.
Also, I did the same thing with the decks. I saw that he had them up. He hit me up like a couple days before. He's like, I'm gonna send you some clothing. I'm like, all right, sweet. So then I saw the decks and I saw them post like there's only a couple left. So I bought one.
Oh, nice.
Sure. And I DM'd or I texted Phil. I was like, hey, can you like sign mine? And he's like, dude, I already sent you one. I'm like, all right, sick. So I have another deck that just showed up today that if you are looking to skate something,
maybe so.
Cool one.
Honestly,
I think that might be the fate talking, because I have two of them. One of them is my really cool one that's already mounted. The other one I just showed up today and it's ready to be skated. So
interesting. Okay, I may honestly.
I kind of want to see you skate them in some unheard of forums and make like a sick video. So
I don't have any. I don't have any unheard of shoes.
What?
I know.
Like any of them?
None of them.
All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to send you the deck as a gift. You need to buy yourself a pair of the unheard of shoes to skate, and then you're going to make a video.
I love that idea.
Is that a deal?
Look 'em up. I love that. Unheard of Adidas. I'm just going to Google it. Just so I have.
And then you're
going to
make a dope video on it.
Of course I will. Are you kidding me? No,
Yeah.
that's so sick though.
All right, there we go. We'll chat after the podcast. Keep going. I butted in though.
No. Outside of that, let's see. Apothecary. I know this came in like a week ago, but it was sitting in the corner. They sent their golf collection. Really sick. The shirt is fire. I think 2 or 3 pairs of socks, all golf inspired. Let me grab this shoe over here. It's actually in the corner. You can talk about maybe.
I got the golf stuff too. The golf stuff is gas. I remember when I went to the Apothecary headquarters when they had SneakerCon Philly and went and did the Apothecary podcast. Shout out to Seth Fowler, other Seth. He showed me the golf stuff early, and it was pretty sick. So
I forgot I had this box in the corner. So we got the shattered backboards, baby. These are so freaking cool. This is a shoe that I have wanted forever. It's actually for a brand deal video that I have coming out, I think maybe next week or something like that, like right before the drop. But yeah, the shattered backboards. What do you think about these? Have you seen these in hand yet? The SBBs? Oh, you have a pair too?
I was just grabbing my pair.
Nice. What do you think? What do you think about them?
They're everything I wanted them to be.
Yeah.
They're yeah, this is a special one for me. This is a shoe I didn't think I'd ever own. So,
right? And like,
I'm in love. I'm in love. I wish they came with sail laces. So that's
You
definitely a
yeah.
swap that needs to happen. The black, I guess, won't look super bad, but
No, it
yeah,
definitely won't.
From me at least, I think they're basically identical to the 2016s. Like even the back heel padding feels the same. It's not like that new age Jordan 1, but it feels like that 2016. Am I wrong?
Even with, yeah, because the mesh they used somewhere like 2018 or something, they switched up the mesh to this finer, more like, it's not as like an open mesh, but this has that OG mesh that I love. And yeah, dude, like quality wise, I saw so many people making videos on them. I know who did, like Seth Fowler, Elliot maybe made one, but Seth had the OG pair in hand, so he was able to like compare the quality. Obviously, it's not going to be as good as the original shattered backboard, but if you compare this to like any recent Jordan 1 release, it's just better. Like, I don't know. It's a great shoe. Now I'm like completely spoiled because I've been wearing those Band 85s so much that this just feels, I don't know. It's just not the same. I do plan on rocking these pretty heavy. So, but yeah, it's just a sick shoe, man. Sick shoe. Like you said, never thought I would have them in my collection. Yeah, dude.
I think it's very similar to the 2016s. Like I'm very impressed with it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Do you think it'll make any sort of top list for the end of the year?
No.
Same.
No, I don't think so. I think it'll be forgotten in like a week, which sucks, but
with the way they've been releasing them
too much stuff dropping this year too. It's just like there's like I feel like sneaker of the year, like if you have a retro from 2016, like I feel like retros automatically get knocked down a grade. Compared to like a brand new collab or a brand new model like the Jellyfish or like something crazy. Like there's been quite a bit of stuff this year, even though the market is just like tanked. Like Shatter Backboard's under retail right now. Like they haven't even dropped yet. Like
that's
crazy.
The craziest thing.
So I think just stuff like that like is not helping it. So what do you think?
I completely agree. And just the fact every time they do a Jordan 1 release like overseas and then release it in the States like a month or two later, just the prices are terrible. It just tanks it. I don't know what there was another like Jordan 1 they did that with semi recently, and it was just like it's just killing the market on them, which I'm fine with because dude, like if I didn't get sent those, I was gonna buy them. I was still kind of like on the fence with them, like we talked about, I think last episode. Like I wanted them. Was I going to actually go for them right away? I don't know. Probably would have just waited and got them on sale because I'm sure they'll go on sale. But it's the same thing with the Undefeated 4s. It's just really cool to finally have these shoes that we have been like wanting at the end of the day, like for years, but kind of just wrote it off as like, I'm never going to get these. So it doesn't really matter, but it's just cool. But every time I look at them now, I'm like, that's weird. That's weird to look at. It doesn't make a lot of sense in my head, but yeah, it's very cool. It's a very awesome year for people who love sneakers. Maybe not resellers.
Actually like sneakers because stuff is obtainable this year.
That's what I always, because every time someone calls me a sneakerhead, I'm just like, I just love sneakers. I'm just like, I'm a sneaker enthusiast. I just love the cool shoes. That's all it is. And that's definitely one of them. I think that is my only pickups, or most of them. There's like some clothes I got in Chattanooga, some fancy stuff, you know. Discord will be live also when you're hearing this episode. I just got to watch a few more tutorials and try and set everything up, which is like, I just never really used Discord. So I have no idea how to do all this. So should be a link posted on my story, podcast story, whatever it is. So just keep an eye out on that. Outside of that, I don't know if you're really into the Alien franchise or not, but Alien Earth came out yesterday. Bro, one of the best shows that I have seen on TV, on FX.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Alien is so good. I've gotten really into that franchise.
I've never seen any of the Alien stuff.
So good.
You've put me onto a lot of shows, so maybe that's my cue.
The production value for like a TV show, it feels like you're watching like a high budget movie. The first two episodes are out, and the whole time I'm just like, damn, this is good. Like, so you should watch it
then
if you're into it. But I think that's all for my spiel. Let's hear what you have to say. What'd you get this week?
What did I get this week? The one that I posted last night.
Bro.
We'll be getting to this more later. The Adidas AE1 Edison Chen Clot collaboration. He's been in the news quite a bit yesterday.
Yes.
We're recording this on Wednesday. So Tuesday he was a popular man, and maybe not a popular man, but the shoe itself is insane. Absolutely insane. Shout out to
seeing your video
team for sending these over.
Yeah, dude. After seeing your video, I like them way more. I don't know why. Like the original photos I saw, yes, I liked them. But then after your video and seeing them,
it's because like the thing I like to do on my videos is like before I record a video, I just sit there with the shoe for 5 minutes and look at it, because there's a lot of stuff you can learn from a shoe just by looking at it. And there's a lot of details. You pull up flaps, stuff like that. The big thing that really stood out to me is the manufacturing process on this one. And yes, I'll get all the macro shots. I'll get all the cool B-roll and stuff like that. But like just sitting here, like they put different logos on different shoes. They just did different things. The big thing to me was like the paneling. Now the shoe is basically two panels. It's the mesh, the knitted upper mesh, whatever you want to call it, and then the plastic on the side. And feeling it in hand, it feels like it's spray painted, like dead ass. It feels like it's spray painted, the blue flames. And then you look even closer, and you might not be able to see this on the camera, but the mesh is in fact painted to match that flame design on the upper. So they could have just done a black knitted upper underneath the paneling and then did that. But it makes me want to think that they had the shoe constructed, taped it off, and then sprayed the flame effect on there is kind of my thinking, because I don't know how they would get that mesh color to match. So
yeah, seriously.
I don't know that. I know my guy Miles, shout out to him for sending these over. It was both Miles. It was not an easy one to get my hands on.
Yeah.
But as the Minnesota AE representative that owns every single pair of AEs, I took them all out of storage. The pairs that I've been wearing, I pulled those off the shelf, cleaned them up a little bit, got a video of all of them, and got some cool photos. This one is the most limited. Straight out of Adidas's mouth. This is going to be more limited than the McDonald's pair, which I know the McDonald's pair that I got from Champ Sports, and they only had 18 pairs to their name in Champ Sports. So if this is more limited, good luck. It's sick though. It's cool because I know the highs have fizzled a little bit since they released the lows, and the lows being the first collab shoe, I think is just, they knocked it out of the park. So
I agree.
And there was a note in the box that said, "Thank you for being along for the journey. We're ending it with a bang." So they won't disclose, but unofficially it could be the final AE1 before the AE2. So
which would make sense. I think the AE2 comes out next month.
It's got to be September because we tip off in October of the season.
Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting.
So
it would make sense though. Yeah.
I also got the Shatters, and then I got those from Champ Sports, and then I had a couple other things show up from Champ Sports. Shipping's been pretty delayed, so getting stuff pre-release is awesome because I can actually get content out before they drop. I got the Jordan 12 French Blues. Insanely clean. Loving the red accents on the outsole and the back heel. I love that red stitching around the Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
These are clean. I'm not like a huge 12 person, but materials, quality control is always knocked out of the park on these. So
100%.
And then I bought a pair myself, but Champs also sent me the Vomero Plus in an all black colorway.
The all black isn't really doing it for me. I'm not gonna lie. The color you got, I like a little better.
No, it's not doing it for me either. I mean, they're not bad. They're not bad. I love the shoe. The shoe's awesome, but I like the color pop that I have. I'm definitely a white shoe person, and the midsole is not as extenuated when you don't have the layering and the kind of pop effect that they have of the color. But
yeah, but if you're running in them or like actually like using them, black pair, solid, rotated in.
True.
I wouldn't mind it.
What else? I had went to the preseason Viking game on Saturday. That was exciting. Season's coming back. The Twins continue to be a poverty franchise.
Man,
they
that hurts.
So the team, beginning of the season, we were in the playoffs, not last year, but the year before. We just missed it last year. All the highest hope, like signed some new guys, brought all the guys back. Beginning of the season, hyped. Like Bailey was coming off a fresh, good season, like doing cleats, doing a bunch of different things with them. I was like, this season's going to be awesome. The team goes up for sale in September or October of 2024 for $1.5 billion. Best news ever. Nobody likes the owners. They've been here since the beginning. Like, we're tired of the pull ads.
Yeah.
The second best thing, the Twins launched Twins.tv. That means you can only subscribe to the Twins and watch every single game, no blackouts. Awesome. We finally got our own media deal. We got away from FanDuel, local gripe. And I just have to rant here for a second.
All good.
Season's going all right. Start the season off terrible. Then we start the season off terrible. Then we go on a 13-game win streak. Then we go terrible again. Then we get to the trade deadline and dump 11 of our guys on the 25-man roster. And that basically is throwing in the white flag.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there has been nobody that has stepped up to the table saying that they want to buy the Twins for $1.5 billion with a B. Sure enough, the Twins put out a statement today that the team is no longer for sale, and the owners that nobody likes are sticking around. Yeah, the lads are now looking for new investors in the team. I wonder why nobody wants to buy the team. It's maybe because you traded half the team. The whole franchise the whole fan base hates you, and there's no hope. Maybe that's why. So, worst news ever this morning. Just devastating. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, I'm still watching all the games. Some of the young guys have been fun, but it's just like, man, I'm ready for the Timberwolves to be back. And A-Rod, new ownership, got a stadium kind of cooking right now. Ant's coming back. Like, the other thing, Ant, no workouts posted. No gym footage, some photos from the Timberwolves account. But, like, either a man's been slacking off all the offseason, which I don't think so. I think he's just been getting work done. Like,
he's probably playing in the twos as well. And they want to not show a ton of the pictures, you know?
That could be. I think he's on a tear this summer. Like, no Olympics. Like, this is a big summer. I think we got a big year ahead. So I'm very pumped for that. I'm very pumped for the Vikings. Twins just.
That's rough too, because you have so many like connects in that team. it's kind of ridiculous. Oh, Charlie jumped up. Let's see what he's grabbing. What the heck are those? Oh, I saw this in your Instagram post.
Okay.
What you got?
Back. I got the coolest pickup of the week by far. I totally forgot about them because I had them on display already. Mm-hmm. So along with all the custom cleats that I've done this year, Jeremy Guthrie, one of the founders of Custom Cleats, the company that I've done all the cleats through, he was in town. Kansas City Royals. He's one of the radio and TV guys. I believe he's only TV. Might have been radio. I don't know. But he works for the Royals. He used to pitch for the Royals. He played in the MLB for, I believe, 8 to 10 seasons, if I'm not mistaken, maybe even longer. We've talked all the way from the beginning of the cleats. He's been awesome. We've had a really cool relationship, basically. He's comped all the cleat cost, and I've done content. He was very appreciative of that. He's like, I want to meet up when I come to town. I was like, sweet, let's do it.
Yeah.
He said, I have a gift for you. I said, all right. I was like, I don't know what that means. They have some golf spikes coming out soon, and I shipped them some golf shoes. I figured he was going to present me the golf shoes.
Yeah.
Fun thing on the way too. I don't know if you saw the Timberland Happy Gilmore golf shoes on Subway's website.
No, I haven't.
So they did like a Happy Gilmore wears Timberland. Subway did some custom cleats with Timberland. They went on Complex all like a couple days ago, last week. Blew up on the internet, and so I'm getting a pair of Timberland golf shoes from Custom Cleats. They're kind of on their way right now for a fun video. So
are we talking
anyways,
like Timberland
I thought he was going to bring me
boots?
some. Yes.
That's rad. That's crazy.
So yes.
Sorry.
So that's coming. But side note. Anyways, I thought he was going to bring me like some golf shoes or something. Pull up, chat it up for a minute. He's like, all right, here's your gift. What I pulled out was not what I was expecting. It's a pair of Nike, I believe, Hyperdunks, if I'm not mistaken, the Blake Griffin PEs with BG32 on the tongue, double signed on the toe box in a silver Sharpie from Blake Griffin himself. And this is a promo sample in a size 16.
Wow.
Which I believe Blake Griffin's a size 16 to 17-ish. So
makes sense.
I can't really say how he got them, but they're from the man himself, BG. Crazy gift from him. So thank you so much for that. The only reason he got me these is because like a year ago, I mentioned on the phone that the 2015 to 2016 NBA, the Clippers, the Los Angeles Clippers, like the Lob City team with Blake Griffin, Jamal Crawford, JJ Redick, Chris Paul, DeAndre Jordan, like the whole squad. That was like the first NBA team that I liked, besides the Timberwolves, that I really fell in love with the players. And I mentioned this like a year ago, like, oh yeah, Blake Griffin's like one of my favorites. Like, I don't ever talk about it. He remembered that and then got me this as a gift. So by far the craziest pickup maybe of the year so far.
That's so
and they
cool.
are on the shelf behind me for eternity. So shout out Jeremy Guthrie. Thank you so much, man.
Oh, that's amazing, man. That's
so
going to be a fun one to keep around. Tell the story a little bit. Hell yeah.
Very, very cool. So shout out to him. Should we get to some sneaker news?
Let's do it. Might as well, right?
Yes. We are a sneaker podcast. Oh, shout out to Complex. They got a new member.
Yeah, I mean, kind of expecting that, you know. I mean, there's no way they would just stop
Complex
the podcast altogether. Who was the member? Do you know off the top of your head? I'm not super familiar with him.
No clue.
Let's see. I'm pulling it up now. Upscale Vandal.
Upscale Vandal. Okay.
Like, I'm sorry. I'm just not tapped in. I have no idea who that is. I did give him a follow.
Yeah, I mean, there's people that I find every other day that I'm like, oh, this is really cool what they're doing, but I have no idea. So like that's another one where it's like, not sure exactly who it is. Can't wait to listen.
Yeah, it says he's the founder of Mona Labs, which is a high taste level curated of global lifestyle and culture. So that's cool. Very cool. Excited to, you know, see where they take the pod. Obviously, Brendan will be very, very missed. He has some big shoes to fill, but very curious to hear.
Is this Mona Labs? This
Yes.
is not Mona Labs.
Yeah, that is.
Huh. I would say it's an orange company.
That's what. Yeah, right. It's kind of what I was thinking. I don't know.
Global lifestyle. Huh. All right. I'll have to check it out. Cool.
We're so out of the loop. I don't know, man.
Yeah. There's so much in like the streetwear sneaker space too. There's so many cool brands doing cool things. So yeah,
Really?
shout out to them.
Preach.
Very cool. With that being said, coming for you, baby. All right. Claude Edison Chen, but he was sued for 126 million. Oh, never mind. 126,000.
That was the craziest, like, I don't know how they got that wrong, whether it was just miscommunication or a typo or what. But like when I first saw the 126 million, I was like, damn, what did he do? And I was like trying to figure out, like, did he like steal some design and like incorporate it into an Adidas shoe? I don't think so. Like nothing's really coming to my mind as like a direct ripoff. And then I saw the update 126,000 and I was like, oh, okay. So it's really just for unpaid like product, I guess, that he hasn't paid Nike back for. I don't know, man. I mean, he owns the store Juice in Los Angeles, and apparently, I don't know if this is for like a Nike collab that they did and they gave him the product and he just never paid for it or what. Like you would assume all that stuff would be pretty like kept intact on the back end. Like they have teams to keep track of all of this. So to bring this up X amount of years later, I think this was like, he was supposed to pay it in, when was it? 2024. That's when November, they asked for the money. So now it's all this big public thing. And I don't know, man. It's just weird. It's very weird.
Yeah, it was, if I was Nike, I would have came out and said, hey, we're not suing him $130 million. This is clearly a mistake. We're suing him for $130,000, which is peanuts in comparison of $130 million.
True.
Do you really have to sue him?
That's what I'm saying.
What's Nike worth?
Billions.
114 billion.
Yeah. It's like
114 billion. Now I get if you're doing a collaboration and somebody owes you $100,000, obviously that's no slight to him. I don't know. It's just like another one of those articles that pops up like big bad Nike coming at the little guy again. Like he left him for Adidas all amidst the AE1 drops. And then they just dropped another shoe today with Adidas. So it's like, I don't know.
It's weird.
Every time I see these articles, it's like, I think it's doing more damage. If I had to say, I think that this is doing more negative publicity for Nike than the $136,000 or $126,000. If I had to guess, because it could be the simple fact of a new up and coming designer, like let's say Salehi. Let's say there's a new Salehi on the block, and it's 2 years down the road, and he's like, "All right, I made a couple cool shoes with these brands. Adidas and Nike are knocking on my door. Well, Nike has a reputation of suing everybody. I'm going to go sign with Adidas." And then maybe that's the next gigantic collaboration. Like it could be that. It could be people out. Like you have no idea the ripple effects of this. And this is like one of many lawsuits that's happened recently. And they're the only company that's doing it. They're suing StockX for selling fakes. They're suing John Geiger for copying them. They're suing Bape. And then they're working with Bape. And now they sued him. And it's like, it's like once a month we talk about this stuff, and
Nike's legal.
You start to get a boy who cried wolf persona. So
yeah,
that's my take.
You're not wrong for thinking that at all either. It makes sense to me. Like it's just more hurt. It's just more effort than it's worth. I don't know. It is weird though. Shout out Edison.
Yeah,
you're killing it. Keep doing your thing.
Yeah, he is
crushing it, bro.
So. Back to Nike. We got some more Off-White Air Forces.
Dude, these do absolutely nothing for me. I'm just like, okay. In my head, this shoe released 5 years ago. Like, or not 5 years ago, but like 2 years ago. I don't know.
What do you think these are going to resell for?
600. Probably. Depends on how limited they are at the end of the day.
If you own any of the other colorways, sell them now before these drop. Because this is going to be one of those union situations where I feel like these sell for way lower than what people are expecting.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think like hype exists right now. I think hype is completely dead in sneakers right now.
Absolutely. And like dude, the quality is sucks on this shoe. The Off-White Air Forces suck. I've seen
the
so many
leather's
photos.
like all right.
Like, dude, Brennan Dunn wore his green pair to like an Oregon game once, and they crinkled up like a newspaper. And it's like, I remember him talking about that on the pod and posting photos. I'm just like,
yeah. I mean, fair enough. I think it's objective. I don't think it's like, the only reason I'm saying that is because this isn't like the Panda Dunk leather that they're using on this, or the regular Air Force One leather. They're using like a soft leather, but with that, it's going to crinkle a lot. It's not the best leather. It's not like the Drake Air Force collab that like those are the premium leathers. It's like a mix. So I just like really bad quality. I think of like Panda Dunks, which I just saw they were on sale for like $20 the other day, like some flash sale or something on like, but yeah, it's just not like, it sucks because like Virgil's gone and he was the face of the brand. And it's like another one of those like Kanye, like Yeezy, like those are flash sales now too. Shout out Mr. Yee. I'm still waiting for my Super Bowl order, even though he reopened the website for $20 slides. So
dang,
we're going on 6-7 months now of no order, no update, no nothing.
What'd you get again?
When they dropped, like before all the anti-Semitic stuff, because he did 2 drops. He did like a shoes only drop for the Super Bowl, and it was like 4 pairs of shoes. They were each $20. I bought all of them. I was like $80. Like maybe I can get one video that does good. Like whatever. I'll think it's worth the investment. Then like 4 days later, he wiped the website, dropped like a whole catalog, and it was all like the anti-Semitic stuff. And then everyone was like, "All right, we hate Kanye," and I was like, I probably should post this now. And then like the website got closed down because he posted all that stuff.
Yeah.
And the order's in limbo. I don't know where it is. My $80 is gone. And then he just reopened it again with a bunch of $20 stuff. So anyways, back to the Off-White Air Forces. Yeah. Besides Nigel, which I think he's more of a designer, if anything, more of a personality. Give me one hype shoe that's dropped this year that's been successful.
I don't think there is any. Like,
I don't think it exists.
Know. None are coming to mind, especially with like Nike. This is really just talking about like Nike Jordan, but
I open it up to anything. Like when you think of like a hype, like Supreme, Off-White, CDG, Yeezy, any of the big Bape, like I don't think hype exists anymore. Like the only one that I think is adjacent to hype is like Chrome Hearts has been like ridiculously big, but they don't do shoes. That's clothing.
It's so true. Like the only, and this is crazy to say, the only thing that has had like resale value this year is like the Jound drops. Like the New Balance 993s go for like $700. That's it.
Like
that's the only
I think
shoe
that's
I
different
have
though.
right
I think that's like
year.
Jound might be hype. Jound, maybe it could be considered. I just like maybe hype has changed. Like the Union ones were a flop this year, like huge flop. Like that was such a big one, and they flopped. They're going for like $300.
They just
maybe
on
the hype word
much.
Has changed because like the retros, like I wouldn't even consider that hype. I would just consider that bringing back archival pieces like the Bread 85s and stuff. This Air Force is just another colorway of a hype shoe. I don't see if they go for $400. Damn right, I'm gonna buy a pair. I always wanted one of the big pairs. Like I always wanted the yellow pair, the ICAs. I thought they were super cool. Like the blue ones, the Complex Con exclusive. Like, I always loved the shoe, but the hype is gone. Like it doesn't exist anymore. Like the Unions, I bought those because I always wanted the originals. I don't care about the new pair that much, but I always wanted the originals. That's why I bought them. Like, and if you're not in that mindset, then you're not buying these. So
that's so true. Yeah, I don't know. That's just a shoe I've never really cared for. It's just, it doesn't do it for me. But I see kids, I see people all the time that are just like, this is it. The peak. Air Force Off-White. I don't know. It's not for me. I do like the blue pair though.
Yes, I would say the yellow pair. I always wanted the yellow pair.
Of course.
I'm not gonna pay $1,000 for them though. It's like
No.
why would I do that? You can
Not gonna
buy
pay
so many other
1,000.
shoes now.
I'm not gonna pay 1,000 for any sneaker, dude. Couldn't be me.
No, no. Shout out you also. A little questionnaire post. I like how you did that.
Thank you. I had that idea at like 1 a.m. while I was sitting here editing a video, and then the next day I did it, and I was like, "This is cool." Hopefully, do like 1 or 2 of those a week just to spice up the feed a little bit.
I like it.
Thank you.
I like it.
Much appreciated.
So this is one that I was not expecting to see. We have a brand new Jordan 3 Mexico. This is the El Vuelo, I think is how you say that. VUELO.
Sounds good to me.
This is sick.
These are really cool. I when I first saw these on like Hypebeast, Sneaker News, whatever, I thought they were just like another custom. So I didn't even like click them at first. And then I kept seeing them on all the other blogs. And I was like, oh, wait, this is like a real thing. These are rad. If they didn't have the sort of snake skin, croc skin, whatever that is on the red and green panels, I would like them a lot more. But dude, like with the sort of like luchador teeth, like leather patch they have on the side, dude, it makes the shoe look so mean. So mean.
This is the first time I'm looking at it in depth.
Same.
Initially, it looks like a custom that you'd see at SneakerCon. Like some guy makes crocodile Jordan 3s. Like that's what I thought it was. Looking closer, there's a lot more to it. Satin tongue with a gold icon Jumpman on the tongue. That looks crazy. The Jumpman in the back with the air gold, even though stitching's a little
I was about to say it looks kind of weird.
Yeah. I mean,
something about it
do look a little fake. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The laces, like these are kind of like
trash
laces that you'd see on a fake Jordan 3. Yeah, the back
laces,
heel tab. These might be fake. I'm not gonna I'm sure we're getting these, but they kind of look boof. Like
these look like you bought them at a gas station.
Yes, 7-Eleven is kind of the color scheme.
But for $200,
tongue tag.
I think they go for like 200 is what they're saying the retail is.
230.
230? That's
spendy.
Crazy.
If they drop to $140, maybe I'll buy them.
I don't know. I don't know pricing wise, but it would have to look better. I think the tongue laces and back of the heel look very
You got to
cheap.
swap those laces.
Oh, 100%. But there's so much potential in this shoe. I think they look so cool.
True.
I don't know.
True.
It says dropping when? Mid-September?
16th.
Okay. Interesting. We'll see if they actually come out. It'd be cool.
We'll see.
Yeah. What we got next?
Yeah, here's this not necessarily a hype brand, but over the last like 3 years, like recent hype, Ma Maniere. They've just been not kicking out stuff that's been great. Jordan 6 coming up. And it's, if you're picturing an Ma Maniere Jordan, you probably have nailed it because it's the same thing like all the other ones.
Got that smoky mauve, black, diffused taupe, camo, rose, and sail. That's the colorway description. It's just so Ma Maniere. Like the shoe looks good. It doesn't look like a terrible shoe, but I see this and I don't even feel like this is a new shoe to me. I literally saw the pictures and I was like, has this not already dropped? Like, it just looks like an Ma Maniere shoe. Not super creative from what I can tell. It's pretty much copy paste from all their other collabs that they've done. I'm sure this has the quilted sock liner, quilted insole, maybe less padding on the upper. It's kind of hard to tell. I think we only have like, okay, yep, see, quilted
couple of
insole.
photos.
Nothing like crazy. I don't know. It's cool. It's probably going to be at the outlets, but Like at the end of the day, it's a cool shoe to have on your rep sheet. Like to be like, here's all the shoes we did for Jordan. That is pretty rad, but I don't know.
I agree.
For the AMM heads, here you go. It's cool. Have at it.
Not anything special. It's clean. It's Ma Maniere. Not gonna go out of my way to spend $225 for them. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
So,
huh?
Right,
I feel like
go.
if it had a white midsole or sail, it'd look better. Something
yeah,
about
it's just kind of missing something. It's
it
missing
is.
personality, I think.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll see.
That, you know what's funny is like Edison Chen, like when he got sued a couple days ago or yesterday, like Complex posted an interview that they had with him, and I don't know if you watched it at all, but like one of the big like reasons he left Nike was like the copy and paste element. He talked about this in the podcast. He was like, I felt like I was getting boxed in as a designer, and he's like, when I was at Nike, they just wanted me to keep putting out satin renditions of shoes because that was the shoe, that was the design they had, that was the blue one. Let's do a white one. Let's do a different color. Let's do satin on this. The satin. He's like, I couldn't do that anymore. Like it was killing me, and so he left, and he went to Adidas, and now they're pumping out cool stuff, and it's like a new journey, and that kind of feels like what's happening with Ma Maniere again. I know we've talked about this a bunch, and yes, Ma Maniere, like objectively, it's cool stuff, but it's like that's why I quit doing hats, is because we kept pumping out the same thing in multiple different colors. Is like, I making money, like they're selling out, but it's like I don't want to keep doing this. Like that's no cool.
Got to have a challenge.
Exactly. Just you got to switch it up design language wise. So I don't know if we'll ever see it, but I know Social Status is doing some cool stuff, but Ma Maniere is kind of, I don't know.
VERDY. This was interesting, dude. VERDY. I didn't know, but he has like a little pop-up shop at Dover Street Market, and they're coming together with New Balance on the 991 V2, one of my new favorite silhouettes. I like this shoe. I mean, you have like New Balance DSM on the tongue in leather. I think that looks cool. You have VERDY's workshop logo on the little lace loop, but the rest of the shoe just looks like the GR of this model that was this exact colorway. That's just like chocolate sail gray. And that's a shoe I really like, but I don't think this rendition does it for me for some reason. I don't know why. What do you think about these? Have you seen them yet? Seen them before?
I have not. Completely agree with everything you said. I think if anything, if you don't have the original pair and you're going to want a more exclusive pair, this is your option. I mean, I'm looking at the post. It's got 370 likes. Definitely not hyped. Definitely not anything like that. I mean, their VK Design Works on Instagram is 1,700 followers. Like, I feel like this is kind of one of those niche things that you look back on in 3 years and you're like, damn, those are going for $700. Yeah, they dropped like 400 pairs and they never said stock numbers, and it looked like the GR, but it's got different branding,
which makes sense.
This might be one of those if you know shoes. So,
and I'm sure it will be. And like VERDY, I mean, I know he's like been around for a while, I'm sure, but I feel like he's just now getting started in his sneaker, space. He did the SB Dunks, I think last year, the fuzzy ones. People liked them a lot. He also did the Panda rendition. That was cool. It's just another piece of work to add to his catalog, and I think it's cool. It's a good shoe. I would just prefer the GR, because the GR doesn't have the leather on like the little toe box or top of the foot, and I'm when leather's on the top, it creases. I'd rather have suede, but that's just me. Dope shoe though.
I agree.
Very cool.
More New Balance, Allerdale's full dad shoe is how Sneaker Bar Detroit describes it. We're getting a gray stone colorway. I
think these look cool. You got sort of a gum, like a lighter gum outsole attached to it as well. I haven't worn mine as much as I wanted to. I have the launch pair that's like just dark suede or dark leather with a black midsole. It's just a little bit more of a dressy shoe. These look, you could casual them up a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. I love wearing them, but I just don't wear them enough because they're a little too dressy. These, I feel like you could turn this into like a daily shoe because it just goes with everything. It's not bad. Retail's just high.
I've been waiting for a colorway of these to drop because I feel like these could turn into my daily shoes really quickly, and I think this might be the one that I ended up picking up a pair.
The one thing, because I think that is like nubuck or maybe like a softer leather on the upper. If I was you, I'd probably wait for one that has leather just because you could wear it a lot more in the winter because it is a pretty thick shoe.
This is not leather?
I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Leather upper.
Okay.
Soft tumbled leather upper. That, yes, because a suede or a nubuck would be no good because I would cook them. A leather, if it's a tumbled leather like this, I think you could clean it. I feel like this would age a little bit too, in a sense.
Oh, yeah.
I would spray it with a little Crep Protect or whatever, a little water repellent stuff, and I think you'd be good to go.
Yeah, like these would go with any pair of jeans too, or pants. Like it's just a good color, light gray.
Good fall shoe.
Little gum. I'd rock them. I'd add them into the rotation.
This might be the next pickup. We'll see.
Might
250 is a little steep, but
I know that's the one thing. But I will say, like, quality, craftsmanship, the smell of the leather when you unbox them is like, oh, like it knocks you back a little bit. Like this is how it's supposed to smell. That's crazy. No crazy glue.
Salomon X-ALP suede ALP black parakeet delivers summer trail style with urban edge is what Hypebeast says. Black and green Salomon.
Yeah, suede.
It's clean.
You got that little rubber toe cap too. These are cool.
Wide lace set all the way down to the toe box. Rubber mud guard. You got a bunch of hairy green suede that looks really clean.
Yeah, I like these a lot. 190 steep, but most Salomons are. I don't think I'm gonna go for them, but if I had them, I would wear them a lot. Maybe not a lot, but they'd be in the rotation.
I like them. I like them. I don't think I'll get them. Just 190, and I have too many Salomons, too many trainers that I like to wear already that I'm not wearing enough. So
yeah, I'm trying so
clean.
hard to cycle through my rotation now, and it's been a lot of fun. And I have so much stuff. It's ridiculous. I finally broke out those Jown Quantum 360s, whatever we were talking about last week.
The gels.
Brought them to Chattanooga, wore them around walking for the day. Bro, so good. I got to start wearing them.
Good?
More. Very good. Very, very good.
Maybe we do something Discord wise. We do a little sneaker of the day and like a 30-day challenge maybe in September to wear a different pair every day. We could tie some giveaways to it in the Discord. Maybe we give away a pair or two from the rotation or something like that. Maybe, let's talk about that because I agree. I've been trying to get through. I wore my Vandy the Pinks the other day. Like I'm trying to get through stuff more.
Yeah, dude, I haven't even worn my pair yet. They're literally, I couldn't decide which laces.
We definitely got to workshop something like this. If you have any ideas, drop it in the YouTube comments and also subscribe while you're there. But
love it. That'd be so fun.
All right, another one here. There's like sneaky a lot. Satisfies TheROCKER debuts this week.
Bro, I have been wanting these since they previewed them. Do you know what these retail for? Have you looked at them yet?
$290.
$290. Bro, this is
this like a really niche brand or what's going on here?
So Satisfy, I don't know much about the brand. I have seen a few of their collaborations over the years. They did a great collection with Hoka a while back that looks very similar to this shoe. I know they did it's like a green, a brown, black pair. I think they've done multiple models. They all look really good. The shoe itself looks like it would fit right into Hoka on maybe Salomon's catalog where you have sort of the offset lacing, like a Gore-Tex-ish mesh ballistic mesh upper and just like this thick looking Vibram outsole. Like they look good. They look like the ultimate Gorpcore shoe though, in my opinion. I just want a pair. I don't want to pay the price though.
They are definitely Gorpcore to the max. They're very wide, but they're also very skinny up top. Like the outsole is super wide. I'm loving the offset lace structure with the toe box. I mean, the tongue's already offset, which when you wear a shoe like this with a very skinny tongue, it's going to get pushed to one side anyway. So they've basically embraced that, which I think is kind of cool. Even the back heel looks really cool. These are sick. These are sick.
I may wait, to see how the rollout goes, what people think, maybe go after like the second or third model, a few colorways down the line, but it's a shoe that's on my radar. And I do want to own a pair one day and wear them because they're meant for like being outside, trail running, like doing everyday stuff, traveling. Like, I think it's cool. I think it's very cool. And it's just awesome to see not a new brand, but a different brand step into the scene, and it's
something
pretty
fresh.
Rad. Yeah, dude. I mean, their Hoka collabs, I think they're going for a decent amount because I tried to pick up a few of them on drop day and couldn't get them. So they have an audience.
I like it. I'm excited. Yeah, I might have to check a pair out. We'll see. Probably not, but the price tag's a little tough to try a pair out at, but
it's a little up there.
ANTA Hela style coming out in a couple of new ones.
Okay.
I'm kind of hyped about this because I love this shoe. I've worn the sail pair a ton. They're just basically expanding on that. The laces, can't say are my favorite.
It's all over the place.
It's very colorful. It's got a cool like ombre fade and a teal, and then we have a black pair as well. Money.
I like these. I mean, it's a dope shoe. Really, really cool silhouette.
In a world of shoes that are $290, like we were just talking about, these come in at $125.
So crazy how
you could almost buy 3 pairs. You could buy both these pairs and have them cheaper than that last pair. So
that's true. That's true. And the quality's
They're
good.
not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The leather,
very
the suede.
Good. This is another Salomon that I was telling you about. We have they're joining forces with Uchata, I believe is how you say it. Debut collab. I thought these were really cool.
Oh,
little mule action. These are kind of right up your alley. I love the fit the guy's rocking too. It's basically just a rubber midsole and then a super shallow mule with kind of like a pinstripes design, a little Salomon in orange. Really, really low profile shoe.
Super slim. I like
Cork
those.
insole.
Yeah. Those aren't bad at all.
Some fun socks to go with it.
That's
very
fun.
Japanese, if I might say so. Only 100 pairs were made and gifted to the Ace Hotel in Kyoto.
Yikes.
So,
that's wild.
It looks cool. It looks cool.
I agree. I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
All right, I got 2 more here. One, I don't know if you saw this, but Reebok just dropped a insane collaboration that I'm a huge fan of.
Okay.
So apologies, I don't know how to say this guy's name. It's Toby Nwigwe. No idea how to say that. The shoe is sick. It's a mint chalk is how they're describing the colorway. Exactly what you'd think. Cool photos with his family. Let me see if I can find some good shoe photos here. There it is. There it is. There you go. Boom.
They look good. They look like a Club C-ish style, but they sort of like added a ton of different layers to it, which looks good. It doesn't scream Reebok, and I like that. I like that a lot.
Toby. Let me find a better photo of the shoes. Coming soon. All right, here's the Reebok website. Boom.
Oh.
It's kind of like a K-Swiss action where it's not a brand that you'd expect like a sick collab to come out of.
Yeah.
I just saw these. I saw Nice Kicks posted them. I was like, these are pretty sick.
Yeah. Oh, dude, there's
You
so
can't tell me
many.
that's not cool.
There's so many layers. I love that. You have like 5 different toe boxes all stacked
Perry
up.
suede Reebok logo is super, like,
Super subtle.
got a yep. I'm all zoomed in here. What's going on here? There we go. Good price tag at $130, which I think you have to be at. This photo is kind of the one that sold me. I think you have to be at that price. If it's a new shoe and it's like a different collab and you're trying to get people into the brand via a collab like this, you got to price it where people are willing to take the risk and buy the pair, and then you got to wow them. And so I think this could be a big one.
I like those.
Yeah.
Very, very curious. I want to see some different colorways too. Is this like his silhouette or this brand's silhouette?
That I'm not sure on. Designed in collaboration. So he's a rapper, mixed martial arts. I think it's a new model.
It's like an updated version of an already existing model or something.
Chukwoo Abu shoes.
I like that.
So yeah, I had to drop some light on it. Pretty cool, couple different colors too. So
agreed.
All right, finally here. This one photo single-handedly sold me on this pair of shoes, the Infinite Archive Jordan 17s. These are the leaked images we got. Terrible. These look disgusting. Like, not buying these. Just not very enticing. And then they dropped this image, and I was like, oh, I need to buy these. Like, this photo makes me, I need to get this photo framed, and I need the shoes beside it, because this photo right here sold me on it.
That is
so just shout out to all the photographers out there that do product photos for shoes. This sold it for me. So
I agree. And this is a shoe that we've known about, I think, for like months, if not like early this year. And the photos we've been seeing are okay, but they were just like super early images that didn't really sell the shoe. The outsole, you have this super sick, like pebbled effect. It looks sort of like a rock climbing wall with different colored pegs as you're climbing up. And the midsole, or like the cage that's encasing the midsole, is like this very, very misty, translucent like material. And I don't know if that's actually how the heel counter looks, or if they're just trying to replicate the background. I think it is more of a iridescent look, but we haven't seen what's underneath like the sticker and everything. But
we haven't seen official images either yet. So
yeah, it's a really cool looking shoe, I will say. Yeah,
from this one photo, I'm sure the shoe is not as cool as this, but this photo, I just saw this and I was like, yeah, these are cool. So
I would love to get a pair of 17s just to try.
Never had a pair, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those. I don't want to say it's niche, but obviously it gained more popularity last year when they brought them back.
It is.
Like, it's cool. I would rock. I would try to rock. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. Stay tuned. Instagram stories across the board for the Discord should be in the show description as well. Yeah, tune in next week, and we hope y'all enjoy your weekend. Peace out.
Yes, sir. Peace.